If you've been following my channel for a while and you think that I liked these, wait until you see how much I like these. What's up guys, James here from BootWizard Boot Reviews, and today we are delving back into probably the brand I get most hyped about. It is indeed Lotto. And today we are looking at the Lotto Maestro 200. So today we're going to do an unboxing so you can get a good look at the boot, and then my next video will be a full tech spec review of the Maestro. If you do want to catch that, do remember to subscribe and hit the notifications so you get all of my videos. Nothing else in the box at all, no accessories, no string bags, just the boots. Now this is actually my second pair of Maestros. I also have them in the light blue colour, but hey, if you're gonna do an unboxing, you can't exactly unbox old boots, right? So why not have two pairs of Maestros? Better than your best. So taking a look around the boot, this is obviously in a blue, kind of grey silver, and what I'm now going to call Lotto green colour. I'm not a fan of the Lotto green on this boot in the colourway, but it is a very traditional Lotto colour. They used to use this a lot. Back of the boot does have this ribbed effect that runs all the way through. It doesn't do anything, but it's just there for the sake of looks. You get the Maestro branding in that Lotto green again with the rear pull tab. Quite like rear pull tabs, I just find them very useful. The front of the boot, you can see, has this honeycomb pattern in it, which is incredibly reminiscent of what you might see from the Hypervenom Phantom 1. This blue area is a phenomenal piece of technology. I really enjoy this. That then transitions, so there is a clear transition point, which is just here, into the more normal synthetic material through the back, which feels a little bit like a slightly thicker version of what you'll find on the Lotto Solista. That has this pattern that runs in it, which I think is there to try and disguise the transition point. Again, not particularly a fan of that. I'd have rather just had the transition point there or made it into something, because I think the pattern looks a little bit cheap. The tongue here, you can see, is made from a completely different material to the rest of the boot. It's a textile, but it feels very soft. It joins into the boot at either side, if I can get a good angle on that for you, here and here, which does still give it a one-piece upper feeling. And then this piece of stitching just here actually is what holds a memory foam insert in place, which is just here on the inside of the boot. That feels very nice on the top of your foot. As I said with the laces on the Solista, they do feel a little bit cheap. They're very thin ribbon laces. I have recently discovered that there is a reasoning behind the Lotto choice on these laces, which I will go through in the full tech spec review. But just in terms of an unboxing, the way they look, the way they feel, I'm not a fan. So you can see the boot has an external heel counter, which I think looks great. I'm generally a fan of the look of an external heel counter. And then round onto the sole plate, it is this silver to blue fade effect, which I think looks really, really nice. It's not wearable, but it is a cool design. So because this is Lotto's control boot, they've actually kept the internals a bit nicer than they are on the Solista. The Solista obviously needing to be a more barefoot responsive feel because it is a speed boot. This has a much softer feeling on the inside, and it runs further down the boot. And then there's even an element of padding that runs along the inside of the boot here, which feels fantastic on feet. So overall, I do like how this boot looks, especially the silhouette, even if I'm not a huge fan of the colorway. I've been really impressed with how premium some of these materials feel. So that wraps it up for the unboxing of the Lotto Maestro 200 today. A very good looking boot in a colorway that I don't particularly like, but with some very premium feeling materials and some serious Nike Hypervenom Phantom 1 vibes, which is never a bad thing. Like I say, do remember to be subscribed to the channel so you can pick up my full tech spec review of that boot. Do smash the like button on this video if you enjoyed it, and do remember to put down in the comments what you think of the Lotto Maestro 200 and the way it looks. But that is everything from BootWizard here today, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.